Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Emerging Franchise Brands podcast. I'm your host, Frank Fumie, here live at the IFA2024 National Convention, and looking forward to interviewing some folks at this year's event. I am pleased to have Justin Hoeveler from YEB, the CEO. Justin, how are you?
I'm doing great. Great to be here. Congrats on this new venture.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to be talking with you.
Well, it's super exciting. This is the first time we've actually met. I know we talked on the phone, I think, when YEB first acquired I-9, and you guys are doing some great things at YEB and the recent purchase of School of Rock. Tell me about what's going on at YEB.
Exciting times for sure. School of Rock joined us last September, Streamline Brands in June of 22, but this whole thing got started with I-9 Sports. When was that? That was October of 21. Yeah. So time is flying. And it's just been an awesome journey here, kind of integrating these best-in-class brands and learning and growing and developing and bringing on amazing talent that you stewarded here, and then Brian Sanders, and I feel like a really lucky guy to be sitting in this seat with the amazing people and teams that we have and the growth that we've been fortunate enough to experience for the last few years. But as you know, you're only kind of as good as your next day, and
right.
So we keep pushing. Yeah.
And your background with U.S. Specialty.
U.S. Sports.
I'm sorry, U.S. Sports. I mean, so franchising was new for you. You must be like learning from a fire hose, right?
Yeah, like I-9 Sports was my introduction to official franchising, but the U.S. Sports Camps model has a lot of similarities in terms of back-end support, critical operating partners that are out there in the field executing executing our programs. In the case of camps and sports, and with Nike Sports Camps and U.S. Sports Camps. There's definitely nuance and things that I've learned a lot over the last couple of years with the patience of Brian Sanders and the other franchise businesses that have joined us. But in a lot of the same ways, like I said, there's a lot of similarities with continuing to build resources, marketing, finance, HR, back-end functions to support franchisees, to support our camp directors as well.
Mm-hmm. What are you hoping to get out of the IFA this year?
Well, it was a blast. We were up on stage earlier in the general session. Definitely the most people I've ever given a talk in front of, so that was fun. Surprisingly fun. Rob Price was fantastic as usual. He's been an incredible partner in a short amount of time. IFA's, it's my second IFA, so it's good seeing people that I saw last year, and had a great dinner last night with some colleagues and met some new people, and so all the obvious networking opportunities, and great to see our team here too. We got representatives from Streamline Brands and I-9 and School of Rock and U.S. Sports and YEB, so it's a good way for us to connect and spend some quality time.
Justin, the platform is growing. You've got great brands. They have a great foundation. I know you got a great team back in Riverview, Florida. That I do know for sure.
For sure.
I love my family back there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the godfather. You got it started. So, it's about laying the groundwork in an institution and infrastructure for other people to continue to carry it. And I think that's a legacy that you've built. My dad started U.S. Sports Camps 49 years ago. Next year's our 50th. And there's a passion, there's a character, there's things that live on, and there's systems as well. And you guys both nailed both of those things. So I stand on the shoulders of very strong men like you and my dad, and feel fortunate because of it.
Well, Justin, I just want to thank you for everything that you guys are doing for the brand, and I know I'm going to be watching YEB. This is super exciting. You guys have one hell of a platform, and are clearly the market leaders in the youth enrichment platform. So I wish you all the best, Justin.
Thank you, Frank. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you for tuning into the Emerging Franchise Brands podcast. For additional insights, guest applications, and to stay connected, visit us at efbpodcast.com. The Emerging Franchise Brands podcast is for entertainment purposes only, and the views expressed do not necessarily represent those of Emerging Franchise Brands, its host Frank Fumie, or Emerging Franchise Group LLC. Any discussed franchise or investment opportunity requires thorough investigation, obtaining proper disclosure documents, and expert consultation before making any investment decisions. The podcast and its host do not offer professional advice or endorsements, and they hold no responsibility for actions, representations, accuracy, or consequential damages related to the podcast content.